own this and I don't know where I bought it from. Hey guys, Lexi here, and I'm so excited because we have a Houston's famous mixologist, Alex here on Let's Get Lexi. Welcome back.
Thank you, I'm glad to be here again.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. And well, I was thinking, I was watching the stand-up comedy. I kind of told you this before, and I'm not gonna tell the joke because I'll butcher the joke. But Sebastian Maniscalco, I forget his name. Anyways, he's a comedian. I saw him on Netflix, and he was talking about how people should have a drink, should have beverages and things like that for when people come over. So I was like, you know what I don't have? I have all the beverages, like non-alcoholic ones.
Yeah.
I would love to have a pre-made cocktail.
Yes.
Actually, you came up with the pre-made. I was just like, teach me how to make a cocktail, and you're like, you can do them in batch, like a meal prep,
exactly.
but said alcohol.
It's fun prep is what it is.
Fun prep, I love it. So he's gonna teach us how to make an old fashioned, and you just keep it in your freezer.
Yeah.
And when people come over, you have a drink ready to go.
It's such an easy thing to do, to batch out a cocktail, have it ready, and then you don't have to worry about getting out ice or like picking out booze, or like maybe you just wanna get home and just open up a beer, except it's a cocktail instead, and you can share it with people really easily.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And then you're not like in the kitchen making like
you can actually be
and
present and hang out with people and not just be, you know, shaking or mixing drinks.
Yeah, I feel like that would be really good for like if you're having a dinner party for like when people first come in and it's already made. So smart.
Yeah, or when you're cleaning dishes at the end, you know, and everyone's
like,
helping.
Thank God I made this.
Great. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so what do we need?
Okay, so we're gonna make a cocktail called an old fashioned, but a lot of people think that an old fashioned is a recipe, and it's more of a style of cocktail. So we're gonna kind of mix some bourbon together with this Jim Beam Black, and then we're also gonna use this really cool rum called Stiggins Fancy. It's a pineapple rum by Plantation, and we made a cocktail with this a while ago.
Yes. If you guys haven't checked out our pineapple daiquiri video, go ahead and check that one out. There's gonna be a link somewhere amongst the screen. But definitely check it out because that's a really, really good, refreshing drink. Okay, so what are our first steps?
This is gonna be so easy and so much fun.
Okay, I just have a quick question before we start.
Yeah.
Is an old fashioned approachable to everyone?
I think so. I think it absolutely is approachable. And something that's cool about the old fashioned is that anyone can kind of mix it up however you want. If you like an old fashioned that's a little bit sweeter, well, when you're making a recipe, you can add a little bit more sugar. If you know you're someone that doesn't like it to be super sweet, well then you can back off on the sugar a little bit. It's a really easy, customizable cocktail that is still really easy to do at home.
So I can give it to like Hunter and his friends if they come over, along with my girlfriends.
Yeah, totally.
Perfect.
Yeah, and this is gonna be a really fun combination because we're not gonna use just one type of alcohol. We're gonna kind of let some of the sweetness from rum play really well with some of the kind of more boozy forward components of bourbon.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so we're gonna start with bitters. Bitters are kind of what we refer to in the alcohol industry as like the spice. Like all these different types of bitters that you have, and you're like, oh, I need a pinch of this, a pinch of this. Bitters are the pinch for cocktails. So why don't you go ahead and put in 16 dashes just straight into the pitcher there.
Oh, dashes.
Yeah,
I was like,
so
let me use this already. Okay. Oh, I already messed up.
It's okay. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like it's like a
3,
A1 steak
4,
sauce.
5.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, now is this a recipe that you've come up with yourself?
Yeah.
Or is this just like a base and then you kind of tweak?
Well, what we did is we took like kind of the base recipe and then thought, okay, well, how much do we need to put in here? And let's kind of tweak it a little bit based on what I think we're gonna enjoy.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
But super easy to do. You can basically take an old-fashioned recipe that you can Google online or whatever you know that you like. You can go to your favorite bar and be like, hey, what's your recipe? And bartenders usually are pretty good about sharing that. And then you go, okay, times 10. And then there's your batch.
There's your batch.
So
I love it. Okay.
Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of this simple syrup that we made. We'll put in 2 ounces of that.
Oh, okay.
So that's gonna.
Yep, that's like a lot.
Perfect. Now we're gonna start with our bourbon. And we're gonna do 6 ounces of this.
And you're using?
This is Jim Beam Black. This is a double barrel cascade bourbon from Jim Beam.
Okay. I can do math, guys.
Yeah, perfect. I like that I'm on your channel for bartending and making you do all the bartending.
No, I love it. It's good. This is how I learn.
And then we're gonna do the same thing with this pineapple rum. We're gonna do 6 ounces of that as well.
6 ounces. So Alex actually has a pineapple tattoo.
I do.
When I saw that, I was like, you've got to come on to Let's Get Lexi for sure.
The pineapple is, I'm sure you know, the international kind of sign of hospitality.
And friendship.
Yeah, and friendship, yeah. And so it's kind of when you work in bars and you are constantly kind of welcoming people and something I do kind of naturally, it's definitely
you're extremely hospitable.
The core part of my life. Last part, we're gonna add a little bit of ice in here.
Okay. I didn't know an old fashioned had sugar in it.
Just a little bit, like it's got a bar spoon.
Really?
It's not 1 cube. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just stir it up a little bit. The reason we're gonna stir it up is so that it's not all alcohol, so that it tastes like an actual diluted cocktail that you would maybe get in an old bar.
Okay. So when people are picking out their alcohol, what should they lean more towards? Like, what are they looking for exactly?
It really depends.
You know, when I go to these places, I get really intimidated and I never know what to like actually. Because when you ask people, you're like, I want a rum. And they're like, okay, well, do you want like, they name you like 30 different rum. I'm like, I don't know. The only one I remember is Malibu rum from college.
You're like, I'm here to talk to you about what I'm supposed to make. I think it's totally fine to just continue to ask bartenders. Like, they're supposed to know what they have on their back bar. And it's really hard to walk into a liquor store and just look around and go, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff here.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
That's what happens to me.
It's so complex that it sometimes just gotta, hey, can you
excuse me?
Excuse me, I need some help.
Yeah.
So the cocktail's diluted, and all we're gonna do now is just put a little strainer on here. Oh, look at that, it just happened to be right here.
Yeah.
And now we're just gonna go ahead and put it in the bottle. Something that's kind of cool about this is you can build this in, if you have a carafe like this, you can build it in a bowl, you can build it in like a big Kool-Aid container or whatever you want, as long as it's large enough to hold something. Super easy.
So what are some top like 3 cocktails that you would say are good for batching?
I personally really like top 3 cocktails for batching. I would say I really love having martini.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Oh gosh, yeah. Ice cold martinis straight out of the freezer. It's so good.
Oh, I bet.
After a long
night.
Do
bars do this?
Some bars.
That would be smart. I feel like.
There's a cocktail called a Duke's Martini, which is basically frozen gin. It's just amazing.
Oh man.
Yeah. Fast forward to like spring, maybe we'll do one.
Okay. Fast forward to spring. Got it.
I really like doing martinis at home. I'll do an old fashioned because it's super easy and everyone loves an old fashioned. I've done cocktails like the Negroni, which is, I mean, my Instagram handle is _Negroni.
Yeah.
I love drinking Negronis, and that's a great one too to have around the house.
Perfect. All right, let's sample this bad
Let's do
boy.
it.
All right. So imagine this. Hunter and I come home, we want a drink. We just won another World Series. So luckily I have my batch made old fashions. Where also can people find this?
Well, you can go to a place like...
I own this and I don't know where I bought it from.
You can
Probably
go to like
Amazon. What are they called?
Amazon Swing Tops.
Swing Tops.
Yeah. So you can go to...
Dang it!
Hang on, I can fix this.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He's literally carving ice. You have to have a really sharp knife to do that.
Yeah, this one is very, very sharp. This is a knife specifically made for bartenders. I wouldn't necessarily recommend people doing it themselves, especially if you're working with alcohol and you're worried about like an ice cube, then you slip and you cut yourself.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you've been drinking.
Oh, perfect. So make sure your cubes fit. And I got my little cube things from Crate & Barrel. Which
Crate & Barrel should have swing top bottles too.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. And here's the other beautiful thing about this.
So like that?
You can have as much as you want. You can fill it all the way up to the top if you want. Or you can have a little splash.
No one's judging me, I'm at home. All right, let's try this. I don't really drink old fashions, but this is Hunter's drink of choice.
Yeah, drink it like that. Perfect.
So, oh, that's really good.
Right? Super simple, easy, refreshing. A little bit of that hint of pineapple, but it's still easy, yeah.
That's really refreshing. Would you like to try some
of your
concoction? Okay, so picture this. We just got home from the World Series. Luckily I had this.
You put ice in a glass, and then you open a bottle.
All right, let's get the true taste tester down here. Hunter, this one is really good. Like, I actually might be like an old-fashioned drinker, but you don't always get this.
I love old-fashioned.
We should put Hunter to work and make him refill his own drink.
I don't need any more than that. That's enough for now. That's enough for now. But I will refill it if you need me to. Whatever you need.
Poor Hunter, he needs to like go down. It's delicious, right? Oh.
Hunter's a home bartender now.
What do you think?
It's delicious. It's got like kind of a brown sugary flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. I love the old fashioned. This one is like actually like the perfect balance. It feels like. It's just
Not too sweet, not too boozy.
No.
Super
it's
easy to make at home.
Yeah, it's got like, if you like that brown sugar, and that's kind of like the old fashioned is like orange and bitter and like
Yeah.
whiskey, but this one is like,
It's really good, right?
Nice.
10 out of 10.
We did it.
We did it. Way to go. Thanks, Alex.
You did all the work.
I mean, I did. No. Well, there you have it, you guys. For all your cocktail needs, make sure to follow Alex on Instagram at @_Negroni. Thank you for being here, Alex.
Thank you.
And I hope you guys like this. If you guys make it, be sure to take a photo and tag both Alex and I. We'd love seeing you guys make his cocktails, and we love sharing them with you, so go ahead and share them back. And until next time, I'll see you in the chat. Bye! If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, let me know in the comments below what cocktail you want to see Alex make next. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and hit that sub button, and I'll see you in the chat. Bye!